Welcome back to Good Day Dayton. The following segment is sponsored by Abbey Credit Union.
Today in studio, we've got a very cool author who's going to be doing some drawing with us in studio. Beth Gully, a pleasure to have you here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for inviting me.
I'm happy to have you. Before we get started with the drawing, I want to explain a little bit about who you are. These are some of your books right here. An Easter book, a Christmas book, and they're all about, I guess, reading the book no matter what the orientation of the book is. Can you explain?
Yes. So you start with the book and you read from the beginning to the end, and it's just the activities of the holiday. And then there's a turnaround page at the end, and now you turn the book upside down. You go through the same pictures, and now it tells the chronological story of the birth of Jesus.
And that's the genius of your artistry, that the books actually, the pictures in them make sense both upside down and the correct way. They all make sense. So that's why we brought you here to do a little art demonstration for us. What are you going to be drawing? One of the pictures from one of the books?
I'm going to be drawing a picture from the Christmas book.
Okay.
Yes.
So why don't you get started, do your thing, and I'll keep asking you some questions about how you even figure out the style for upside down drawing. So when did this idea first come to you?
I was working on my Christmas card one year, and it was I decided to do Happy Holidays and make it look like a snowflake. And when I came back from lunch, it had fallen on the floor. And when I picked it up, I could see how the Y in happy could be an H for holiday.
So that one little piece burst of, I guess, initiative or an idea, euphoria, now you've been able to turn this into multiple books. First one coming out back in 2014, another one in 2018, and I see you're already making huge progress.
I'm working on it.
You're way better artist than I would ever be. If anybody's interested in these books, do you have a personal website, an Amazon page? Where do they get them?
Yes, so it's on Amazon.com and also available at bethgully.com. And stores around town. In Dayton, they're available at St. Mark's Catholic Store in Centerville. And I think we're just about done.
So why don't you take a step back over there and tell me exactly what are we seeing here?
Okay, so what I've drawn is a picture of Santa. And when we flip it over, it's going to become something different. You ready? Dun, dun, dun.
I think I am ready for the big reveal. Whoa! And you just did that live with us in a minute or two. You made basically two drawings in one.
Yes, yes.
How long did it take you to perfect this technique?
Actually, the concepts come really fast. I sketch one image and then I flip it over and see if there's something there. I kind of look at the skeleton, the basis of it, and I look for the lowest common denominator between both pictures. And then I start growing the one picture and flip it over. Maybe I've grown it too much and it doesn't work anymore. And I just go back and forth.
So of course some trial and error, a little bit of geometry in there as well.
Yes, yes.
Now, what was your background before you became an author?
So I'm a graphic designer by trade.
Okay, so this is in your roots.
Yes, so designing logos was my thing. And every line had to carry meaning for an organization or a business. And I think that's what happens here is every line means something.
I like that.
Yeah.
You're very deliberate with all of your strokes, with everything you do. We are running a little bit low on time. You already mentioned it once, but give us the details one more time. Anybody wants to grab copies of your Christmas book or your Easter book and maybe get some inspiration for upside down drawing themselves.
Yes.
Where can they get the books?
So you can get the books at www.bethgully.com. I also teach people how to make ambigrams because I'm apparently only one of 94 in the world that is doing this.
Wow.
I've been recognized for doing it. So I want to share the art. I teach children and I also teach senior citizens because it helps create flexibility in their brains.
So much interesting stuff. It was a pleasure having you here today with us, Beth. Thank you so much for your time. Everybody